Reporting live from Hypers Club in Atlanta for Hype Plus News, I'm John Abba. With several protests currently taking place around the country against the policies of the Trump administration, which include the immigration deportation raids and Israel's attack on Iran, there have been discourse surrounding the participation of black people within these protests. If you remember, just last week, Hype Plus would cover a story centering on a black woman who advised black people involving themselves in the immigration protests and to go home because this isn't the fight of black people. The story will receive mixed responses, as some would think we should all stand together in tough times like this for support, while others would take the opposite approach, agreeing with the black woman, claiming Latinos and Hispanic people oftentimes don't concern themselves with black protests, so why should black people fight for them? Well, interesting enough, there are some Hispanics that feel the same way. News outlet Empowered Press would post a video on their Instagram page which shows a Cuban host speaking out in support of black Americans who chose not to participate in the immigration protest, even going as far as saying she doesn't blame black Americans for not joining in because the Latino community hasn't done anything for the black community.
Going to save the Latinos, and I clap for the African American community that has not come out because it is not. I do. We didn't do shit for them.
I get it. I get it. But I don't.
Me and you support, but in masses, we didn't support anything that was going with them. Latinos look at Cubans specifically. I'm not gonna talk about any other community because I'm not part of that community, even though I'm a Latina with them. Cubans talk shit about African Americans.
It's true.
Cubans did not support African Americans. Cubans think that they all victimize themselves, of this, all of that.
The host would go on to explain how the black community usually stands alone when it comes to protest and fights for justice and equality. She would say true solidarity means showing up consistently and not just when it's convenient. She would even end her comments by saying that the Hispanic community should kiss black people's ass.
African Americans are the only ones that are going to save your asses, Latino. So you better start kissing. If you're going to kiss some ass in this country, you better kiss some black ass.
Several social media users would go on to agree and hopped into the Instagram comments in order to voice their opinion. One black user would simply write, "We are not everyone's savior," while another social media user would agree with the video, echoing her same thoughts. He wrote, "She's speaking facts. When we were out protesting, no one marched or fought alongside us. We're tired. So we're sitting this one out. It's unfortunate because we always support and defend everyone, but we never get the same energy in return." Now, there were some social media users who reacted to the video without watching completely, which caused some viewers to assume the Latin host was in support of black people joining the protest. This was not the case, and one user would set them straight, writing, "Some of y'all are not comprehending. She's not saying black people need to step up and do anything. On the contrary, she is vehemently stating that she understands why we haven't been protesting beside them. She admits that her people have dismissed black folks and blamed us for our overall condition. Ultimately, she says that if Latin people have any chance of overcoming what's going on right now, they would be wise to look at us." She acknowledges that what Latin people are experiencing right now is an iota of what black folks in America endured. And while I'm not jumping on the front line for anyone other than mine, we would all be wise to remember that just because it's not our turn on the oppression wheel, we are always next up. The global majority works together against a common enemy. So what do you guys think about this Latin host admitting that black people should not involve themselves in immigration protests because Latinos have not shown up for them during black protests? Do you agree, and do you feel like this is more of a divide and conquer strategy? Let's talk about it more in the comments below. Plus, stay up to date for the latest news in comedy, culture, and sports by subscribing here to our YouTube channel and follow Hype Plus across all social media. Recording live from Hypers Club in Atlanta for Hype Plus News, I'm John Abba.